seasonal pop-up space or permanent space, and you have shared access to, kitchens and bathrooms and lounge area. It's really cool. I feel at home. Walking on concrete
Test, test.
brings me back to my days in food and beverage, walking through our warehouses.
All right, that's it. You goaded me. You got me into a makerspace. What? You're
I
you're in a
now know what a
makerspace?
makerspace is because I'm renting. I'm operating within one, and I now actually have a formal office. It's 4 by 4 feet. It's the corner of our 400 square foot space, which I think we're going to go to 1,000 square feet soon and shift out of our some of our public storage space and move all our high end art bikes and projects that we're working on. You would love it, Joe.
Test, test,
I love a good
test.
makerspace.
Yeah.
I especially love some of them when they're collaborative cooking spaces too, because then they have like extra policies, procedures,
You would love
keep
it,
it all
Joe.
up to par so that way they pass all
Test,
their
test,
inspections, and then they make like local cheeses. Love when they have extra pots to cook.
That's cool. That's awesome. I was going to say, we've just really enjoyed being. Raul, how's it going? I think I'm live on.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm live on Chatter too. So let me see if I can stream you in. Hold on 1 minute. Need to grab
Okay.
my one more thing, Raul,
Okay.
and then I think we might be in business.
This is done. So we are live on YouTube completely. So yeah. Oh, that took what? Like whoa, almost an hour, right?
Yeah, that's okay. It's all part of the learning curve.
True, true.
Need to find some headphones.
I'm already using one, so I'm happy. Hey guys, so I think we have some viewers on YouTube. Like viewers on YouTube are really less. So most of the time, compared to Instagram, I think I get what like 500 to 600 people. So here, YouTube it's like much less compared to there. Okay, Laura, you there? I think she's setting up the chatter. Oh, okay. I didn't notice that there were a lot of people here. Hey guys, I guess that's what happens when you have a room for 1 hour. Anyway, so hey Peter, hey Perry, hey guys. You guys can
Hey,
hear me,
Raul.
right? Hey,
Yep, we
hey.
can hear you.
Okay. Oh, I was like hearing, and Laura was like keeping on entertaining you guys without having no topic, and I was like so surprised, like amazed. Hey guys, okay. So I'll just wait for Laura to come, but until that, so the main thing about today's topic is basically AI tools and stuff that you can use for startups and companies. So I have created my own company and stuff. So here, basically, I'm a student too, right? So in short, here are some tools that I use to manage everything, like my company, my classes, the sessions that I take, a lot of stuff that I do. So I try to use AI everywhere. So today I just wanted to share some tools and stuff that I use specifically for my startup. So yeah, but it's just not going to be one-sided. I want everyone to share. It's just what I use. That's it.
Hey, Raul, can you drop the YouTube link in our chat if you haven't yet? The
Yeah,
YouTube
sure.
and in the Clubhouse chat so people can watch on YouTube if they want.
Sure. So we have 8 viewers on YouTube right now. So I'll just put it on the clubhouse chat. Do you want to pin it, Laura?
You can put the YouTube on the top instead of the free pitch template if you want.
If you want, I can add it too, but as the second, I won't be able to add it because I'm on desktop.
Okay.
So I'll just put it in the chat and our chat.
I got it now. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Let me see if I can. Yeah, let me copy that. I got it. Okay, I'm gonna go on mute on Clubhouse, and then I'm gonna in the background try to stream your YouTube into another platform. So you take it from here.
Got it. Okay. So, hey guys. Okay, how many people do we have here? 15 people. Nice. So, I think 8 on YouTube. So, that's perfect. 95 total. Awesome. So, what I'll be trying to do is go from the basics of AI, like not basics, like basics, like for example, having a business idea, to kind of having creating your own product, creating websites, AI tool that you can do use that for creating sales agents, creating PPTs, like not Gamma AI and all. So basically just talking about a lot of tools and what it can do, but not like a one-sided conversations. You guys can jump in to add your thoughts. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. So is everybody up for it? Should I start?
That sounds like a terrific plan.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I wish I could, like, I had a PPT and stuff, but I don't think I'll be able to share it. But I can share by the end of this document with just the name of all the tools, just in case if you guys are not able to, take notes and stuff. But I would suggest that you guys take notes. Okay. So, I thought I'll start somewhere of like finding the best business idea. I think a lot of you guys. So, how many of you guys have like a good business idea? I guess that I feel everybody has a really good business idea, but bringing it to life, that's the harder part, right? So, I thought, like, in short, do you guys have a lot of ideas that you would like to bring it to life, like have a business out of it, but just that you can't turn it into a business or don't have enough time for it? Because I have a lot of ideas that I wish I could do, but it's just that I don't have the time for it. Like, do you guys ever feel that, or is it just me?
No, I feel the same way. I think everybody does at the beginning. I think it's you have there's always going to be, if there's 100 things about your idea, you probably may have 80 of them put together, or 70 or 60, or some scale where it's not quite 100%. So definitely, I agree with you on the idea that you can have an idea, but then you're now trying to figure out how to execute. So definitely, that's a good point.
Correct. Same feeling here. Like, the thing is that not all ideas might be the best, but if you have 100, maybe 10 of them might be really good. So it's really hard to know which one is going to be good, which one is going to be this, right? So the main reason that the main reason I'm doing this whole AI thing is that if you use this, so I'm a person, a little bit about me, but already I think Laura gave a pretty good introduction. But I'm a person that takes sessions, that is in 11th grade. So I just finished like the main part of my exams and stuff. So I am still a student. So 11th grade, with that, I am developing AI tools, trying to make one for Dubai government, trying to get in touch with them to the AI minister and stuff. Then I'm making AI tool for India, trying also there. So I have an AI tool for ZapGap, like infrastructure, uploading your tool to cloud and stuff like that. So basically, I have a lot of tools. I have to build that, create that. Other than that, I'm a content creator on YouTube, Instagram. So I have to create content like every week. So that is one of the reason, by the way, I started on Clubhouse like 2 weeks back. Anyway, not 2 weeks, 2-3 years back. So it's really hard for me to kind of manage everything. So that is, and I'm pretty sure everyone here will be too, right? They have their businesses, they have a lot of stuff, and maybe they might be working somewhere. So creating their own business, hiring people, it might be too costly and too much hectic. So that is the main reason what we'll be figuring out today. Now, we'll not be going over everything because we have to keep something for the next room. But other than that, the main thing is that uh, today's aim is basically to just get started. We already, I think, went to like 1 hour already went. So I just want you guys to get a teaser or a trailer, I guess, of what I have in store. But yeah, you guys also, I think, should prepare by the next row or something if you guys have some tools that you would like to talk about too. So yeah. By the way, so I'll just start with something really simple. So, what browsers do you guys use?
I'm a Chrome person. So that's not necessarily attached to Google, but that's just kind of my default. It's just been my default for a while.
To be honest, I used to use the same tool. Like for I think a long time Chrome only, and I think majority of the people here will be using Chrome, right? Peter, you too, right? If I'm not wrong.
Wait, repeat that last
I,
question,
I,
Ro.
I was not asking you. I meant Peter. Like, is he also using Chrome as such? Arc browser. Okay, one person here. Jet, yeah, hey Jet. Okay, so I think I know. Okay, so I think Jet also uses Arc browser. Arc browser is also a pretty cool browser. But the main reason why I'm starting with browser is that it's kind of the basics of how you'll be managing every right. Any AI tool you use, anything that you use, you will be using a browser. Even in your company, finding the best business idea, right? So okay, nice. We are on Chatter too. Let's go. We are on Chatter. We are on YouTube. We are on Clubhouse. Perfect. So I'll just put the links to that also on my chat. For all the viewers on YouTube too, thank you for tuning in there. Means a lot. You guys can also join in on Chatter. Talk to us too. The links are also on YouTube. Anyway, okay. So let me continue. So the main topic is browser. So Laura, if you are available, can you tell me about what browser you use? The main reason is I just want to take the pain points. That's it. If there are any. Laura, you there? I think she's setting up the other stuff. It's fine. Okay. So the main thing is that browse the speciality about the browser that I just put on our chat is Zen browser. So it's
I use Google
complete.
Chrome as well,
You do?
and I usually
Okay.
go through Safari to Google Chrome.
Oh yeah, because on
Can you hear
Apple
me?
MacBook. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Is it because that's the default on MacBook? Oh, okay. I think in between, I'm not able to hear you. It's fine. So, Zen browser, if you guys can check, just check the link out in the chat. I think I just put the link again in the chat. Why is it coming back? Okay, it's not letting me send again. I think it's fine. So if you just check the link Zen browser, search it on Google. Specialty is it's kind of like Arc browser, like Jet said, but the thing is that they're still developing it. It's open source. Don't worry, it's not like setting up in control panel. It's just like setting up an app. Download it. That's it. It has vertical tabs compared to top tabs. Now, I think it might be a turn off for a lot of people, but that one of the use cases of that is that you will be able to navigate faster once you get used to it. You will have more screen real estate, and the advantage is there is AI. Yes, there is fully AI in this browser. So you just have to type Control T and do upgrade ChatGPT or upgrade Claude, and you will be able to directly go through the Claude page or the ChatGPT page and open it. Another thing is that it's really customizable. That is another huge advantage of Zen browser, that you can customize, like let's say you want to add an EA anywhere, you can do that. You can change it to have a transparent look or add colors, or there are even workspaces in Zen browser, so you can move between 1 2 3 4 like workspaces. So basically a workspace kind of like profiles but much better. So for social media I have a certain like profiles, like some websites that I use in social media. There are some tools that I use specifically for my classes, or some when I'm just chilling. So all the tools, I don't want to open them again and again, all the tabs, right, of all the tools and stuff. Open this tab, close it, open this tab. So this basically stores all the main things that I use and it pins it. Now, there are 2 3 different type of pins, but I don't want to go too in depth complicated. You guys should check it out on your own. If you have a Windows, if you have a Mac, this is literally too good not to try, and you guys can even check it out. It's in our chat, the link to this browser, but it's just too good to not try it. I feel like it has everything. It's known as the calm welcome to the calmer internet for a reason. It doesn't open, like once you click on, let's say you have YouTube and you clicked on a link there, it doesn't open a new tab but rather a mini tab, because or it'll basically, their full aim is you shouldn't be having 20 30 tabs. That's it. So it's basically as like a lot of stuff, glance, split view, like split screen in a browser, the a lot of stuff. So it's basically the calmer internet, like they call it. So any doubts on this, like the Zen browser?
I like the idea of it. I haven't had a chance. I definitely would love to play with this. I do a lot of when I do searches right now. I am starting to do more within Claude or looking at the AI overview in Google. So I love to take a look at this and make a comparison. This actually helps me for a marketing article as well too. So thank you, Raul. I love that. I love that you shared this.
No problem. We are just starting out. There's going to be much more stuff. I'll try my best not to make it too overwhelming, but if it is anytime overwhelming, just to tell me. Now, everyone else in the YouTube chat, I put the link there to the name of the tool, Nathan Alcaz, if I'm not wrong. So I put it there too. And yeah, Laura, hopefully you're checking the chats on Chatter, because I'm not keeping an eye there, only Clubhouse, YouTube, and stuff like that. So, anyway, so this is just the first day, guys. That's why it's a little bit more. So we're just figuring it out. But yeah, Magnificent, if I'm not pronouncing that wrong. What browser do you use, and will you be trying out Zen browser?
Now I just
Yep,
heard
I've got Chatter.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay, Laura, you were saying. Yeah, okay, you got Chatter. Perfect. Okay, so
It'll be a lot
Magnificent.
easier next week when I have a second phone.
Yeah, correct. Like I'm using my phone for the YouTube chats right now, or my laptop for the OBS, my computer for the YouTube live. Like it's crazy. Like I'm joining Clubhouse on my laptop. Like, oh gosh, all these, that tech thing, like future, how tech will be around you. I'm literally around tech right now. So yes, okay. Sorry, Magnificent, I cut you off. What are you saying?
honestly, I'm just starting to look into AI, and I mean, obviously, I heard about it, but using it for healthcare is kind of a different animal. So I actually was looking at some, community colleges, because I just find that there are so many people on YouTube saying that they're, an AI expert. And I just heard about Claude because I was doing some research. So um, I really do want to start learning more about it. It's just, I don't know who to trust, and I don't want to waste my time, energy, or resources.
Hey, you are at the right place then. You just check out any one tool or something that you can just, from here. And I would say, because I've tested out all these tools, and I've gone to Arc browser, I've gone to Brave browser, I've gone to Chrome, I've gone to Edge, even, yes, Edge. And it's not bad actually, guys. You get paid to search, and it has a lot of features, even AI copilot and stuff in that. I tried it and it was not bad, but I wanted some way to navigate faster. So the thing is that there are a lot of browsers, and I know it's too overwhelming. That is why, like, I'm trying my best to not to overwhelm you guys, kind of, and try to give you the best tools, tried and tested ones. So yeah, hope this helps everyone. So does anybody have any other thoughts regarding
I
browsers or trying it out? Has anyone tried this browser? Because it is kind of a little popular.
I haven't tried the browser Zen necessarily. I wanted to, for Magnificent, I wanted to share my thought quickly on Claude. I've used Claude quite a bit. I do a little bit of I do data science and a lot of programming. You'll find a lot of programmers have turned to it because of the context window. It's a large with AI. What it does is that you're taking words and putting it into. This is a kind of a quick overview. You're taking words and you're tokenizing them, meaning that you're breaking it down. And then every AI model has what's called a context window, and this is kind of a think of it as kind of like the capacity for um, to to go through and look at those tokens and come up with a response. The larger the context window, the more you can have for not just for words, but for other types of files. So that's what initially has made Claude popular with a certain subset. You can upload anything into the prompt and be able to get a better response or a more accurate response. So that's one part of it to look at it. The other thing I would say real quickly too is this is something I think Claude, ChatGPT has a variation of this, and I can't remember if the Gemini has a variation of this. In the last, probably in the last year, each one has come up with what's called kind of like a project platform. In fact, Claude's is called Project, and what that allows you to do is to have sort of this. Think of it as a folder where you hold a lot of your chats, a lot of your links, a lot of your attachments for your prompts. So that way you're not having to go back through and reprompt um, as when you start over. You basically, I mean, there's memory, but the memory that AI has usually is for maybe a series of of prompts, but not necessarily um, for looking at for automatically looking at certain documents. So um, and there's other things like RAG that can help you for that. But for Claude, you can look at Claude projects. ChatGPT, there's kind of a variation of that where you can make GPTs and that type of thing. But each one, just about every AI now has some level of what's of kind of like a project platform where you can kind of take a save certain things and be able to upload it into the prompt. Another good example for I don't think Gemini has it, but you may want to also look at Notebook LM, which is kind of it's a AI, but it's basically almost like a combination note taker and AI platform. And what you can do with that is you can save documents, YouTube links, links to pages. I think there was one thing you can't upload, but I can't quite remember off the bat. But it's really good if you want to have more of a localized um, experience with AI. Whereas with Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT, they now can go and do a search as well as taking a look at what you've written in a prompt to come up with a response. So that's kind of I hope that helps you out a little bit in like organizing.
Yeah, definitely, Pierre. You're always such an asset to any room you go in, so I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to comprehend what I just heard. But yeah, like, thank you so much for the addition. Well, same thing here. Fun fact, I use Claude projects basically when I create videos because we have a lot of videos pumping out. Thing is that I might not have time to write the scripts. So what I did is that I gave it the scripts for my past 10 years, and I kind of told it, basically it learned that, and I told it to become a scriptwriter based on this and stuff. And then what I did is that I now whenever I just give it a topic, it creates the full script. So I just take it, add a little bit of my thing, humanness into it, and I use that. So I don't have to do it from scratch, and it's just like my script. And yeah, and by the way, so like Laura said, my 10th board exams. So board exams are kind of like the main exams in India where there is 10th and 12th board exams. So if you pass 10th only, you can go to like a +1, +2 stage. It's known as 11th and 12th. There you have to choose what you like: commerce, science. Is commerce is basically business and stuff like that. Science is like science, biology and stuff like that. And AI, tech related also is science. I took commerce because business and stuff. So arts, humanities. So before that, you have to really learn. 10th, if you fail, you gotta do it again your whole school life. So that's one big thing, and people do fail, not gonna lie. Luckily I was able to get what, around, there were 9 subjects, I got like 6 A pluses, 2 A's, and maths not the best. C plus. So the thing is that for that I basically used a lot of AI. I think my let me okay, my father is on the stage, you can ask him how much AI I used. Let's see if he can join in. I've invited him to the stage. Let's. Is he available? Laura, could you invite him to the stage? I think it's the desktop problem. But if he joins in, he'll tell you how much AI I was using. Like, he walked into me using Notebook LM. That's why I said about all this. Like, I was hearing my textbook and all as podcast. And then I was using Study Fetch to convert my textbooks into games. Like, it's crazy what AI can do now. So, 1 second, let me just see if he's available. Laura, could you just invite him? Hey guys, I'm back. I thought Laura would be taking on. Okay, it's fine. So, my father is coming right now. I've invited him to the stage. So, basically, he'll give a point of view on how much AI I was using during my studies, but it's just a lot. So, even Notebook LM, like, I was constantly hearing, like, what do you say? My textbooks, my this, and I was kind of multitasking, you could say. I was doing my AI stuff too.
Hey,
Yes.
um,
Yeah.
hold on 1 minute. I'm getting feedback when I share. Sorry, Raul. When I share on Chatter, and I can't find my headphone at the moment. I couldn't
It's
find my
right.
headphone to try to mute my laptop, so I was getting all this feedback. So I couldn't like participate in. I mean, this is, guys, this is our first day, so we're trialing things. I love I was talking to my team yesterday about just our different personalities and the different personalities of the world, right? And people. And I think that um, certain people, and I would say a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of startup founders, are the type of people that enjoy change and risk and chaos and are able to like endure and manage stress levels through that. Because like just even this room this morning, right? We've done so many polished rooms on the Pitch Club, and appreciate those of you who have been here from the beginning, those of you that have jumped in the midst of it. You're probably like, what's going on? There's a lot of, this isn't, it's not particularly polished, but we're trying to do something that we haven't really done before. And I think I liken it to some of the things that I'm doing on my business as well. And I just feel like, um, I feel like we as individuals, human beings, we grow when we throw ourselves into new environments, new people, change, you know, go from point A to point B in a different way. You'll see a whole bunch of different scenery that you never thought was there. You never looked at it because you never rode that path. So Raul, I love how you lean into new AI tools. I love how you lean into life, and I'm appreciative of your dad, who's here now as you. Hello, who's allowed us to have this growing partnership and friendship over going on now 5 years. So I can't wait till you get to the U.S. I am committed to fund your trip for you to visit colleges in the United States this over the next year when you're ready, and it works out. But I just can't wait to see you continue to develop. And I appreciate us doing this room today. I probably want to wrap up in the next 10 or 15 minutes because it's late for you as well. But I think we'll get better and better and better each week. But going back to you, Raul, or your dad.
Yeah, so my father is here to tell about how I used AI for my studies. So, are you there?
Let's do a sound check. Can people hear? All of a sudden, Raul is super light on Clubhouse. Are you guys sensing that? His voice, his
Is my
audio.
voice low?
Your audio
The-
in Clubhouse for me went from being loud, being solid to super low.
I I heard his voice. It was pretty consistent from my end, though.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. No problem. I'm going to hop out of the room and come right back in. Go ahead, Raul.
No problem. Papa, so you caught me using AI on my exams. What do you have to say?
Yeah. First of all, I need to say thanks to Laura. Yeah. More than you looking ahead to meet us, we are looking ahead to meet you. I think it's been 2 years that you were waiting. I think for Raul's first TEDx session, you are supposed to be here. Anyways, looking forward to meet
I
you.
know I've been to Africa twice and I haven't been to India, but I promise between October and March of this next year, I will meet you guys 100%.
Yeah, and one more thing is, yeah, thanks to this lady Laura that Raul is what he is right now. I mean, whatever he is. Uh, but yeah, he is able to stand out, and it's all thanks to Laura. Yes, a lot of people pulling him down, reporting him. A lot of things were happening around in Clubhouse. A lot of issues happened, and I think things went on to Laura too. But yeah, thanks Laura for staying with us all these years, and mean that. Anyways, about Rahul and his staying with AI. I think he started studying basically in the last 10th grade. Yeah, all these years he was
You
into
are
anything
not
and
supposed to reveal that.
he was into anything and everything that he liked. He was into running, he was into dancing, I mean, science exhibition, computer exhibition, everything else except sports, which I wish he was. But yeah, he used to run. That one thing I can't take away from him. Um, I think it 10th, the reality struck him that he has to pass the exams too, as it's a matter of. I mean, you have to pass your 10th grade. That's like a standard here in India. So he had to study. So there was physics, maths, chemistry, um, and biology. I think he liked biology, which I hated. But yeah, so he had to get through all this. So I thought, let me try teaching him. But what he did is with his AI buddies, I have to say, um, what was that keyboard LLM? I think that was an ultimate tool that Rahul was using. That's keyboard LLM. What was that? Notebook LLM.
Notebook LL,
Notebook. I'm
keyboard,
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
mouse
Okay.
LLM,
Yeah.
computer LLM.
Yeah. No. It was Notebook LM. That was a great tool. I used to every time listen to him talking to having a podcast with AI. So basically, you ask them about, this is what is Newton's law. Let's have a podcast about it and upload the document on Newton's law. It'll actually make it into a podcast. It'll be like two people talking, male and female voice, and in a very asking questions and probing and giving those right answers. And then, in case Rahul had a doubt in between, he could actually interfere and say, "Hey, excuse me, I think there is something here I didn't get." And then they would try to clarify both of them. It was really
And
helpful. I
I
think,
used to do a lot of that.
yeah, he used to
Like,
do a lot of that. I mean, see, that's basically because he had other things too. Again, so he would be doing other things while he's studying. He would be, I think he'll be watching YouTube, or yeah, I think most of the time he'll be watching YouTube and listening to the podcast. A lot of things he used to do, does simultaneously. Maybe he might be editing. So all these things. This is how he learned last year. I think there was some other Flashka was another tool. There were some tools that really amazed me. So Rahul, I forgot the names. Yeah, I think you can go on with them. Thanks,
Study
guys.
fetch.
Yeah.
Thanks, Papa. Thanks for coming in. Means a lot. Yes. So, that's my father. Well, so like he said, I've been using a lot of tools even for my studies, and yes, I was even watching YouTube while learning. But yeah, that's how I was able to get good marks, even if I was not fully like learning at like what 4 a.m. in the morning, at least 1 a.m. max. But like, so that's one thing that AI really helped me to do, right? So even for studies, I did use a lot of stuff. But this room is not about studies or AI in studies. It's about business. So the reason we just wanted to start it today. So now we'll be ending it in like the next 10 minutes, but from next that onwards we will be going a little bit more in depth on each tool each day. And next week onwards 8:30 I'll be there with everyone, or like I'll be setting up everything before that only, and we'll be made a meeting and there'll be no delays, like hopefully nothing. So yeah, that is the plan from next week, and we'll be sharing tools on how to even create your full product with AI, to landing page, to sales agents, to all that stuff. Don't worry, it's not like taking their jobs and stuff, but like it is going to be good. So oh, thank you, John. I just read like the second Elon Musk. I don't know about that, all that at all.
Yeah, yeah, you are
But
great. I'm a your big fan.
thank you
Can you
so
tell
much.
which programming languages you know?
I'm going to be honest, I am not a pro at any of the programming languages. I am right now learning Python, but I am mostly, I build AI tools, I create my own AI tools, but I use vibe coding for that. And after that, I just look through it, make sure everything is good. But like, because vibe coding can cause a lot of stuff. So, like, security breach and stuff like that. So I am not a pro. I just know the bare basics. Like, okay, this is HTML, this is this. Even my website I created with vibe coding, and people say it looks too cool. One of the websites. So I am learning coding right now, and even in my school, I took commerce plus maths, even though I didn't get good marks on maths in my 10th board. The reason
I
is
know. I was not. I was like, wait a minute here. I think I'm gonna have to teach our own math, Ajit. I think he's gonna have to come to some metrics matter rooms or something like that. I was like, wait a minute. He's got like all these A's, and then he doesn't have A's on math. I'm just
one.
kidding.
Actually, I don't know why he got so low in maths, because I was expecting more. We After he came back home from the maths paper, he discussed the answers. He pretty much did all of them. I don't know why he got low marks. But then again, one more thing is, the day before his exam, we were actually flying to Mumbai early morning, and we came back late night. Next day early morning, he had to go and write the exam. Not defending him, but this actually happened. So,
Right,
but
right. And you can't be perfect at everything. And he got the grades he needed to move forward, right? That's what matters.
he got more
Roll
than
is a
he
genius.
deserved. Rahul got more than what he deserves. Trust
Roll,
me.
I
Yeah.
think, Roll, I think your IQ level is like Albert Einstein.
Oh,
You are a
fun fact.
genius.
I did an IQ test. I don't know how, but I got 150. I don't know
Yeah,
how.
yeah, you are a genius, and you are a good doing in
Thank,
AI. I think you can find good startup and in Silicon Valley, California, USA.
Yeah, we're
thank
hoping
you
maybe
so
he's going to go
much.
to Stanford or MIT or
Oh
Georgia
my
Tech.
God, MIT is a
That's,
very big
yeah, so,
number one university.
yeah, so I'm working hard to be able to fund that trip to the US for
Yeah, Rolt, I have
Roll and,
followed you. You
yeah.
can follow me.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Thank Laura has been supporting in like literally everything from the starting. So literally just means a lot, Laura.
Rolt, I think you should work in a Tesla automotive software autopilot system in Tesla company. It is a very great project. You can learn more things in a practical.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Means a lot.
Hey, Roll, let's get ready to wrap this up. It's really late in India. What is it, 10 p.m.?
Correct.
Yeah, 10 p.m. right now. So, and
Yes.
I've got some things here in the U.S. that I need to do here in Reno. So maybe the next few minutes, let's wrap it up, and then we will improve upon this next week. I know I have to have my headphone for my laptop, otherwise there was an echo on Chatter. But
Oh,
we were successful at broadcasting YouTube onto Chatter. I did find out that when I speak, even on my iPhone, I can have a room open on Chatter and a room open on Clubhouse and speak, and people can hear me on both. That's kind of cool.
oh,
It's
really?
kind of interesting. Yeah, on one phone. I'm going to get a second phone because it'll be easier to have two different phones and I think the clarity will be better operating out of two different accounts. So I have an account on Clubhouse. I have my account on Clubhouse, but I have two accounts on Chatter, and then I bring the bot in through my second account on Chatter, and then that'll fix the echo situation. But yeah, I think. But then I can moderate through the other account on chat. Anyway, there's just some things I got to work out on the Chatter side. You've got YouTube. What other platform are we on other than YouTube, Clubhouse, Chatter?
YouTube, Clubhouse, Chatter. Then, if you want, we can do Instagram. But Instagram, we are going to get a lot of people, so it will be kind of hard to get track of, and it will be native people from Kerala. So that is
Yeah,
one thing.
right.
But yeah,
So
we
we should
can do
do
that.
some of those when we should do them bilingual,
Yeah,
maybe. Let's do
maybe.
that
Let's.
maybe in a month. Let's first get this nailed, and then in a month we can do like a bilingual room. That could be pretty cool because you could do it. You could speak natively, and then periodically, it doesn't have to be the whole thing, but maybe some of it. And I want to get that. There's a headphone now, and maybe there's a lot of products where I can change. I can put on my audio to translate the language for me.
Rolt, which operating system you're using? Can
Month.
you tell? Apple or Windows?
Apple.
Laura is using Apple. I'm using Windows. I'm not an Apple fan, I guess. But so, Laura, there are a lot of headphones and earphones, but nothing recently announced their headphones which can switch between two devices. But yeah, if you're using Apple, the best thing is just Apple stuff. Like you just look
Okay.
at it and the camera recognizes it and it automatically uses
Right.
that device as the mic.
Right. Now I have on my MacBook Pro, I have Microsoft on my MacBook Pro. I don't know if that makes a
So you are
difference.
running the Microsoft on your MacBook.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you should use Windows laptop for AI because RTX graphic cards is better processing in NVIDIA with GPU. I think so.
Yeah, but I don't think Laura is like so basically what he's talking about is like training AI and stuff and you need big GPUs. But John, I don't think she uses
For
creates
training
yeah,
Yeah,
LLMs.
correct.
John, I love my Mac, but with the stuff I do at the level I'm doing it at, I've switched just a couple years ago. I've always had an iPhone. Well, I've had everything from flip phones to Blackberries to Palm Pilots, but since iPhone came out, I've had pretty much all the versions of iPhones. And switching to a MacBook Pro, I have to say the integration from a business standpoint is phenomenal. I would never go back right now. I might have a secondary laptop, but no. For business, my ability to send texts and have everything integrate is awesome. But we're going off the topic now, so we'll do that another topic. We'll talk about hardware and the hardware support, infrastructure for AI. But let's shift gears back to a wrap up, Raul.
Okay, okay, not
Yes.
a problem.
Yeah, perfect then. Then we'll just wrap up. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Same time next week, 8:30 p.m. IST. I don't know what time it's going to be for everyone else. We will be here. We'll be live on YouTube. We'll be live here. We'll be live on Instagram. Not Instagram, on Chatter. So we'll be live everywhere else. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys.
I
Oh,
followed
yeah.
you on YouTube.
Oh, thank you so much. Means
So
a
can
lot.
you, yeah, can you add me as a friend?
On YouTube?
No, no, in this clubhouse now.
Yeah, sure. I'll just do that. I'll just make sure with my father and I'll do that.
Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put the music here on Chatter. Thank you, Meg. Magnificent. Thank you, Pierre. Thank you, Aju. Thank you, John Krill, Dr. Mary, Tolu, Miles, April, Credit, JetBrains, and Credit. Thanks. And some of you guys have been here ever since the beginning. Krill, Credit, and some others. And that is Dr. JS, the famous Dr. JS, an MVP on audience listener across Clubhouse, probably the #1 audience listener across so many communities. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Stella, Alvina, Sky, and all the folks on YouTube. Appreciate it. And back to you, Raul.
Yes, thank you so much,
Yeah,
guys, for being here.
welcome.
Yes. Thank you, guys. See you guys next week. Same timing. Bye bye. Tata. Signing
Bye
out.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Signing out.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Funk, put a little music on and then we'll send this out.
Okay, so people on YouTube, thank you for joining here. എല്ലാ ആഴ്ച ഇത് കാണും, നിങ്ങൾക്കും വരാം. You guys can join and you will be able to learn a lot about business and stuff like that. Hope you guys to be seeing there too. എല്ലാ ആഴ്ച ഓക്കെ ഗൈസ്, ബേസിക്കലി ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ ആയിട്ടുള്ള വലിയ ആൾക്കടുത്തും കൂടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ സംസാരിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. അപ്പം ഞാനിങ്ങനെ സംസാരിക്കുന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പം ഇൻ്റർനാഷണലി ക്ലാസ് ഒക്കെ എടുക്കുമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, അപ്പം അത് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്കും കൂടെ കാണിക്കാം. That's what I thought, to show it to you guys. Thank you so much, people on YouTube too. Bye bye. Tata. See you next week.